It's God's blessing over your life. It's God keeping you. It's been God carrying you. And so you get to see he climbs up a tree. And this is very important why we believe and see that this tree, as much as it might seem so much and the position and all of that might mean something to Zacchaeus, Jesus says, come down from that high place. Come down from your high horse. Come down from the tree you are hiding within. Come down, come down. You think you are looking for me, but I've been looking for you. I've been calling you from a distance. I know one at some stage or some moments in your life, you have a sycamore tree where you climb into it. Makes you seem like you are higher than everyone. It makes you seem that you are better than everyone. But even though you're in the tree, you are still a short man. You have still fallen short of the glory. You are still not together. You still don't have it all together. You're still not in control. Because it's by the grace of God only that you are where you are. It's God's blessing over your life. It's God keeping you. It's been God carrying you. And so you get to see he climbs up a tree. And this is very important why we believe and see that this tree, as much as it might seem so much and the position and all of that might mean something to Zacchaeus, Jesus says, come down from that high place. Come down from your high horse. Come down from the tree you are hiding within. Come down, come down. You think you are looking for me, but I've been looking for you. I've been calling you from a distance. I know your thoughts from afar. Yes, you are drawing to me and I'll draw close to you, but within that, you have not chosen me. John 15 says, you have not chosen me, but I have chosen you. So Jesus says, I have chosen you. And so God has prepared these works before, and according to Ephesians 2 verse 10. And so you can type that down. Everyone is within a sycamore tree. And we all have to deal with whatever that sycamore tree represents in our lives. It's a place where you go within. It's a place where you seem like you're above everyone else. It's a place to man's standard, it is high. To man's standard, you're above everything else. To man's standard, you within. You are the main person. You are the main person. Jy is binne in jas. Jy is die persoon. But let me tell you, a sycamore tree is still in a lowland. In the eyes of heaven, in the eyes of Jesus, it's still a low place. Because you are still short. You have fallen short of the glory. There is sin in your life. The fact that you found yourself in a sycamore tree represents carnality, represents that there is sin in your life. And so this becomes, the sycamore tree becomes also a transformational moment for Zacchaeus. Because now it's from this place, Jesus says, come down. Come down, Zacchaeus. Come down. I have something to do. I have a plan for you, Zacchaeus. And it's because of this that God now does a great work in Zacchaeus. And it's such a moment, as I said to you, Adam is behind the tree. Adam is hiding from God because of his sin. You go read John chapter 1, another disciple is under a tree. And Jesus says, I saw you under the tree. In other words, I saw you while you were in your sin. I saw you. And then we get to see now Zacchaeus is within. And Jesus sees him. And Jesus says, come down, Zacchaeus. Very important. When we read in verse 6, Zacchaeus was like a boy climbing in a tree to see Jesus, but Jesus was actually looking for Zacchaeus. And what a great God we serve, that no matter how high man's standard is, God will bring you to his standard. God will lift you up to his plan, which is greater and higher than your sycamore tree. God has a greater plan for your life. God has prepared it beforehand that you should walk in it. That's the God we serve. God brings order in your life, irrespective of the place you find yourself in and where you are. That God's taking you from the natural to the supernatural, because supernaturally bringing you down is bringing you next to Jesus, and that's the better place than being in a tree without God. It's a better place to be next to Jesus than be within your sycamore tree. And that's the supernatural. Bringing you down, humbling you is actually elevating you. That's the kingdom of God. What seems subtraction is actually a multiplication. Gideon take some men away and keep only 300 and still win the battle. That is how the kingdom works. It's just how the kingdom works. And so we see this. He has to come down, but this coming down is actually an elevation. Humble yourself under the mighty hand of God, and he in due season will lift you up. It's God doing a work in your life. It's God taking the carnality off. It's God taking you away from the flesh and bringing his supernatural power within your life, that you may be with him, that he will come into your home.